It's his first international summit as Canada's Prime Minister, but this is far from Mark Carney's first rodeo. As former head of the Bank of England and the Bank of Canada, he's been to multiple meetings like this.
This is actually his sweet spot. I've seen him at G7 and G20 meetings and things personally over the years. He really knows this space.
Carney has experience, credentials, and high-level contacts.
We certainly have a prime minister with gravitas. There is momentum. There is clear desire to get things done.
He's focused on implementation, I think, in a more direct way than Prime Minister Trudeau was. So he's going to drive hard on things.
Expanding the guest list to include 7 countries that are not part of the G7, including India, Mexico, and Brazil, suggests Carney intends to deliver what he promised in his victory speech on election night, pivoting away from reliance on the U.S.
We have many, many other options than the United States to build prosperity for all Canadians.
Canada, Carney has said, needs to think big and act bigger. And this is his chance to cultivate deeper relationships beyond the U.S.
Canada can work towards a new international set of partnerships that are more secure, prosperous, just, and free.
Canada's last Prime Minister didn't talk like that, nor did the one before that.
We've lost 25 years. We haven't just lost 10. We haven't just... And I would pin that on significant attitudinal complacency. Donald Trump has woken up a significant realization that we can't be complacent anymore.
But the U.S. president is also a wild card. He did choose to wear a Canada-U.S. pin today, and though he hinted a trade deal might be possible, he called himself a tariff guy, and Carney can't afford to rile him.
So I think it'll be a non-threatening or confrontational kind of conversation about Canada diversifying, while at the same time trying to get deals with the U.S. as best as we can.
The advice from the man who was Prime Minister when the G7 was last held in Kananaskis? Jean Chrétien says if Trump gets mad, keep calm.
He tends to be a bully once in a while, and don't lose your cool when you have a bully in front of you, unless you grab him by the neck, as I had to do at one time.
A joke, of course. Chrétien believes it is always better to talk, even with leaders you don't agree with. And so far, Carney appears to be mastering that.